Peace, love, and light, family, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully, you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate all of the love and the support. Hopefully, you've already subscribed to the channel. You guys, if you don't know how this works, it is a general reading, so everything won't resonate. Please take only what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Also, keep in mind that the roles are interchangeable, and you should place yourself and everybody in your story where you know they belong, because only you know. You guys, we're going to get into a general reading for this weekend, for Friday, May 2nd through Sunday, May 4th. And I've already gone and meditated on the energy and pulled the beginning spread. And when I tell you, the first card out was Blossoming Abundance, okay? Which tells me that, and I feel this, I know that a lot of the collective is feeling this. Hopefully you're feeling this. Again, if you're tapped in and turned on. You know, we are going into a time where we are going to be able to reap the fruits of our labor. Divine is blessing us with increases in our health, in our wealth, in our prosperity, in abundance in general. Okay. And so that's an energy that has been really present. And so many of you, I feel like, are already experiencing, like I've said in the past in other readings, that anticipatory feeling, like something really amazing is coming. Now, that being said, that is like the beautiful thing, right? We have something to look forward to. But in this time, for those of you who are locked in with yourselves, you might be feeling a hostile energy approaching, a hostile energy that is happening around you. And you could be feeling just almost like you're really disconnected from people for a reason, but you can feel almost like somebody's angry at you, right? Like the anger. And this has come up several times for me, where like I've been picking this up for a while now, where Spirit is saying you're going to need to protect your energy, because people can feel that you have stepped into a new timeline and that your vibration is rising. And it's like, if you can feel that something really amazing is about to happen for you, so can other people. And I don't even like to say, like, use the word like haters or anything like that. It's just people who are not in alignment, people who have yet to awaken, and people who are honestly avoiding doing the inner work that you have been doing. So collective, for whoever this is for that's viewing this, you know, if this is your story, place yourself where you see fit, okay? If you haven't been doing the work, then I'm not talking to you. You know, stick around and hopefully there's a message for you. But for right now, those who are locked in, who are doing the work, who are focusing on themselves and really trying to elevate and I hear the word rebrand, but that's not what I'm looking for. Transform, who are really seeking true transformation, which can only occur from within, okay? The kingdom of God is within us. You got people out here going, you know, to church every Sunday to seek, you know, the kingdom of God, doing this, doing the most to try to put themselves out there, and they're not seeking God first, right? They want things. You may want money, you may want a house, you may want a better career, opportunities. And I feel like right now we're in this heavy energy where God is really separating us, okay? Where you got those people who are chasing that false reality, where they're chasing that temporary satisfaction. But God tells us, right? Seek first the kingdom of God, and all those things will be delivered to you. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Let me fix that, okay? I know some scripture. So, and all those things will be delivered to you. And I feel like these are the people that we're dealing with, people who are, you know, clawing away at this 3D, right? And not really willing to go within and do the inner work. And so that's what I'm referring to. There are some people that you really are going to have to cut out in this season. You're going to have to protect yourself, because I can feel that you are going to be triggered, collective. It's almost like there are certain people who are very unhappy with themselves, and it reminds me of like the 48 laws of power. Stay away from the unhappy and unlucky. Not focusing so much on the unlucky, but just unhappy people in general. Unhappy people are dangerous. Like, you know, if they're not happy with themselves, they're not being real with themselves about something, how can they be real or happy with and for you? They can't. Okay. And honestly, like, I'm not even mad at those people, and you shouldn't be either, even though I can sense this hostile energy, this very like them being mad at you for giving more of your time, your attention, your love, and your effort to yourself. Because I feel like the energy of the collective, the chosen ones, those of you, again, like I said, who are locked in, I feel like you don't have time for anybody, and you're not even having to do this deliberately. It is naturally taking place where you are focused on yourself. You're focusing all of your efforts, your love, your attention, your time, your dedication to yourself. You're finally there where you're like, you know what? I'm locked in with me. I'm locked in with God. And there are people who benefited from your people pleasing who are unhappy with that. And I feel like in this season, those people are going to be revealed with the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands here. God is saying, protect your energy, protect yourself. But also, there are some people who are big mad out here. Let me grab this from here. Hang on a second, because this is about to fall. Okay. So there are people who are big mad, okay? And I feel like it's going to take, regardless of how you've communicated certain things to people, I feel like, you know, it's almost like they feel entitled to your energy. And Spirit is saying, no, sir, no, ma'am. You don't owe anybody any explanation. You don't owe anybody any details. You don't owe anybody nothing. Your loyalty is first and foremost to yourself. You are finally in that space, and that's why you are calling in this blossoming abundance, okay? For those of you who are in this energy. So yeah, go ahead and protect your energy, because what I'm hearing is that God is going to reveal people to you in a way where it's like, in this season, they're going to either show you their heart or they're going to show you their face, because that mask is going to come off. Either way, God is going to show you their hand. Okay, that's what I'm hearing Spirit say. All right. And so, yeah, you're going to need to keep your boundary up, but don't let them poke you. Don't let them, because I feel like you're going to be triggered. Okay. People are going to do things to provoke a reaction out of you. You might even feel like you're being excluded from certain things. You might even feel like, you know, what's going on? Like, I haven't done anything. I haven't, you know, I'm finally just putting in the work that I need to put in for me. Well, people don't like that, because again, in the past, the old you allowed people to benefit, right? You gave more to everyone else than you ever did to yourself. You always saved yourself for last, and that has changed. In this cycle, that's no more. That person that you knew who would do that, that person is not even present anymore. Like, you don't even know that person, right? And so I feel like you really are, with the Three of Pentacles here, focused on you know, putting in the work that you need and doing what you got to do for you. And you are open to collaborating with people, but I feel like you're open to doing that with the people who resonate with your spirit, with your soul, with your highest self. Like, you're not just open to doing that with any old body. With the Queen of Wands here, this is about taking action. And with Aries right now, Venus being in Aries, this is what it is. It's all about our autonomy, right? We're doing what is best for ourselves. We're dedicating and staying committed to our dreams, our purpose, our goals, even if we have to do it by ourselves for now. But God is saying that the people that you're meant to partner up with, that you're meant to build with, those, you're going to call those in naturally, okay? The universe is going to bring those people to you. And also, I feel like Some of you, again, might be feeling a little rejected. Maybe you experience a loss of some sort, or maybe you just feel disconnected from the people that you were connected from before. And Spirit is saying, and I said this before, I forgot what reading I said this in, but we're never rejected, right? That's God protecting us. When you are not, when something is keeping you from collaborating with people, from getting together, even if it's just like to have a drink or, to talk on the phone or something like that, it's because God is protecting you. And that, and not necessarily from, that they're evil or anything like that, but just because you don't need to be hearing certain things. You don't need to engage in certain things in this time in your life, because you really are trying to build an empire. Okay. Now you're getting right with God. That's why you found that kingdom within. And so this is now what's happening, right? Because you found God. God is allowing you, is giving you clarity and allowing you to give that time to yourself, basically allowing you to see things as they are. Okay, this is not a time for you to live in the air, and I don't feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're grounded, right? As above, so below. I feel like you're grounded, but yet your spirit, you are so in alignment, collective. And Spirit is saying, when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Facts are the facts. I remember one of my college professors in one of my law classes, she would say, your feelings are irrelevant when the facts are in front of you. And this is that kind of situation, right? When somebody shows you what it is, believe what it is. And also with Venus being in Aries, this is a time for you to get strategic, to take action. So if you haven't really put the pedal to the metal kind of thing, then this is a time for you to do that, right? Get your thoughts down. Lists are going to be your best friend right now, right? And writing letters to the universe, really putting down, even that, if that means journaling and things like that. Journal and let the universe know what your plans are. Okay, because I feel like that's this energy here, right? Preparing, planning, organizing yourself, and also matching that with action. So I feel like the energy is protect your space, protect your time and your energy, and in that time, in that space, make sure that you are making actual practical moves, that you're taking practical steps. Another thing that I want to say is that, when people approach you about your availability or things like that, if you don't want to do something, no is a complete sentence. Say no to people, because what happens is that when you allow others to make you compromise your time and your energy when you should be putting in those efforts elsewhere, you're telling the universe you put them first. Okay, then that's one scenario. The other is that for those of you who are surrounded by people who are still stressing you out, who are still, it's almost like they're making it hard to maintain a relationship with them. You feel that resistance, that clash. Remember that what we resist persists. You got to let people be. And also you have to learn to stand up for yourself. Speak and say what you need. Say what you want. Say what your expectations are. Okay, set those boundaries and stand 10 toes down on them, because what happens is that when we allow people to treat us poorly, crappy, when we are sending a message to the universe. Okay, you're telling the universe, I'm okay with people treating me like crap, and I'm okay with people disappointing me more. And what happens is that is an invitation to the universe. You're saying, I am okay with this and I want more of it. When we say no, I don't want this, no, because this doesn't resonate with me, or just no, because I don't want to, that also sends out a message. It is a spell out to the universe that says, I am not open or available to compromise my well-being, or to compromise my alignment, right? To compromise my spirit by doing something that is not in alignment with who I am today. It doesn't resonate with me anymore. Because I feel like you're going to find that. You're going to find people, again, trying to poke the bear to bring that old person out of you. And remember, the shadow is always there. It doesn't go anywhere. We integrate it. We learn to use it. We learn to manage that energy to our advantage, but it is still there. And so I'm not saying that you run from things, but I'm saying that part of protecting your energy is saying, I am not going to put myself in the spaces where I know that those shadows are going to be deeply triggered. And don't get me wrong, we grow and we evolve when we are triggered, right? When those feelings come up, it is for us to take a look at them, sit with them, address them so that we can release them, okay? And not, experience like that reactive state. We respond to them by pausing, by exercising non-reactivity, okay? But if you are somebody that you feel like you are still not in the space, right? You're doing the work, but you're still not in the space where you really know how to process certain things and pause when you are triggered, then the wisest thing to do would be to not put yourself in a situation to be triggered. Okay, people are gonna show you who they are. You need to stand 10 toes down on those boundaries. Okay, with here, this was one of the cards that came out in the pre-shuffle, which is tap into your sacral power. And this reminds me that Jupiter right now, the planet of expansion, is in the sign of Gemini. I mentioned Jupiter because Jupiter rules the sacral chakra, okay? And Jupiter is all about expansions, is like a big body, take both lanes, okay? So, and this is the energy that we're in right now, right? Aries being like the main, Aries is like the showstopper right now. Everything is Aries, okay? Venus, right now is in the sign of Aries, like I said. And so we're talking about action. We're talking about communicating. We're talking about thinking big. This is the energy right now that those of you who, again, have been putting in the work are likely to be feeling, right? So this is about focusing on yourself and really taking action on those dreams, on the goals, taking inspired actions and practical steps with the Three of Pentacles here, okay? With the Emperor here, that's what we're focused on. We're not focused on, building on weak, false foundation. No, we are to go slow and steady. Slow and steady. The Emperor doesn't get to this position, does not build an empire overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. That is what I'm getting right now, right? Take your time, work with yourself. If you know that you're still processing things, clear out your chakras, spend time meditating, spend time in nature, so that you can, like I opened up saying, get right with God first, get right in here. And then all of those things are going to be delivered to you. The Emperor, again, protects his energy. And this is regardless of gender. You could be a woman, you could be a man. Just because it's a man in this image doesn't necessarily mean that I'm talking to a man. This is just somebody who is in their boss energy. Like, you are focused, you are locked in, and the Emperor does not allow anyone to sway their attention. The Emperor is unmoved. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm so locked in with myself. I know myself and you. You know what I mean? That's that kind of energy. And like, look at him. He's like just sitting there, like waiting for somebody to say something. It's like, don't allow people to take you out of character, because what you're building is so solid. It's so I can't even get the words out. Like, you're really about to do big things. You're really about to live your best life. And I need you to know that with confidence and conviction, and claim that. The Two of Wands says, yes, you do have to make certain decisions. You have to plan out, and it is going to require you to leave your comfort zone. Okay. I'm going to dig a little more. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. And so, yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles here, I do feel like this is also, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, we got 7, 7. So it's about, looking at the relationships that are around you right now and really weighing the pros and the cons of those relationships. How are they helping you? Are they helping you to grow? And I'm not even talking about like, just needing somebody to like be supportive and root for you all the time, even though yes, you need that as well. But I just mean like, are they feeding you? Do they pour into you? So I feel like right now that's a lot of what's going to be revealed. Like, divine is going to highlight people. Like this person is making more withdrawals than they are deposits. And if it's not, an even flow, an even exchange, then I feel like you really are going to be reflecting on those things. Like, hey, do I really want to invest more of my time and energy in this because I'm not seeing a return on investment? So again, this is guarding your time, guarding your commitments, and being selective. With the King of Swords here, the King of Swords is selective, has high standards. Yes, have high standards because you've worked so hard to improve your spirit and cleanse your energy, and you people are going to want you around. Like, people are, they're gonna want, even the ones that are mad right now, it's because they cannot access your energy. And right now, this is the season where the energy is for you. The effort, the love, the focus, all of that is for you. And I feel like many people are feeling that. Tell me about this Two of Wands. I don't want this to be too long, but I do want to clarify the Two of Wands and that Three of Pentacles. Please tell me about the Two of Wands for this weekend energy. Ooh, yes, Eight of Pentacles. All right, like, can't make this up. This is Spirit saying, lock in with yourself. The Eight of Pentacles is somebody who is mastering their craft. Make the decision to lock in with yourself and stay locked in, stay focused, okay? And again, this is also a card of, having those high standards and focusing on what you want to accomplish. However, I do get the sense that some of you, and this has been just a thing, might be needing to travel for work, or needing or wanting to travel, for something. There's some sort of travel here pertaining to an increase in finances, or a goal, or just like a project that you have there. I can't make this up. The Empress is at the bottom. This is divine energy here. This is the masculine and the feminine, okay? This is these are divine counterparts, okay, who are going to build. So for those of you who are interested in love, I feel like love is coming in while you're focusing on yourself, and you're focusing on getting right with God, and you're focusing on the things that you've always wanted to accomplish. You're actually now taking the steps to doing that. I feel like while you're doing that, there is love that's going to come in. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles here for the collective for this weekend. The Three of Swords, yeah. And this is what I feel. I feel like the people who show you who they are and have shown you over and over again, because I feel like there are people who have hurt you more than once. And collective, your energy right now is literally like zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. In this season, you're showing people, you're not telling people, you don't have anything left to say. Like, I've already talked so much, I've said what I've said. You're not dealing with the people who have hurt you. So I feel like those are the people that you're cutting out. People who have shown you that they disappoint you over and over again. You're leaving those people out. I want oh my God, I don't want this to be too long, but I want more. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. One more there. One more. Yeah, I wanted to clarify the Emperor, honestly, and I was focusing on that, but it fell right on top of the Emperor. I'm gonna take the Sun because, again, what I said about people's masks coming off. There are people who have been around you who have been envious of you, even if you have less than them, they can feel that what you have, because what you have comes from within. It is your spirit. They could have more than you financially. They could have more success. They could have fame. They're still not you. And the way that you shine is different. The way that you shine is like, you could step into a room. I could walk into a room like this looking all crazy, and I'm still turn heads. And that is the type of energy right now. And also, though, in clarifying the Three of Swords with the Three of Pentacles, God's gonna shine a light on those that you need to see. Like, you need to see who they are. You need to know those people so that you know where to hold them. And that's for you. Keep that little nugget in your pocket. Like, I saw you, I peeped it. I peeped what you did. I'm going to be quiet, but I'm going to keep you over there. Like my brother says, Carlos says, I'm going to stiff arm you. Okay, I'm going to keep you all the way over there. You don't get to experience this with me. I feel like that's going to happen because in this next cycle where you're going, what you're about to receive is so great that God is like, those people can't come with you because they're not real with you. Their heart is not genuine. How, you know, and I know that you can feel it. And for many people, these people are actually going to, for many of you, these people are actually going to stay away from you. Okay. And that's how you'll know as well, because you're vibrating so high. Your frequency is so high right now that even though they may want to, have access to you because they want to know what you're up to, they want to know what you're doing, even though they may express those things, it's going to be hard for them to do that. It's like it's going to be challenging for them to reach out to you, for them to anything, because there's an energetic boundary up. God is not playing about his chosen ones. Okay, with the Sun card, that's going to be revealed. Spirit is saying with the Sun as well, stay positive because you're about to experience ultimate joy, ultimate happiness, and also and success. But truth is definitely being revealed. Oh my God, I said I didn't want this to be long, but I just feel like I do want to clarify that King of Swords here. Even though, like, I know what this is. It's about cutting people out. This is about, you know, standing on those boundaries. The Hermit card, yes. Follow your intuition. All right, you have sat with yourself. This is a time where you're taking this journey on your own. Oh my God, my throat is dry right now. You're taking this journey on your own. Most people can't come because you have done the work on your own. You have searched yourself. You have sought out God, okay? And you have found the things that make you feel in alignment, that make you feel good, okay? And so, yeah, look, I say that in the card. The actual card says search for self. Please tell me about the Emperor. Oh, please tell me about the Emperor here. What is the Emperor? For some of you, if you don't let your fears hold you back. Okay, don't let these people instill fear in you or doubt. That's why it's important for you to protect your energy. Okay, you want to be around people who are going to lift you up. All right, who are, and you will be, because naturally that's what's going to flow to you and around you. The people that you are allowing yourself, or that you feel good in their company, those are the ones that are meant to be in your life in this cycle. Okay, because they're the ones who are going to pour back into you as you are pouring into them. All right, but don't let your fears hold you back. You got to learn to work through your fears, even if you have to sit in meditation. Okay, journal, let those things out, release them. Full moon rituals are so important for releasing fears, releasing doubt, releasing negative self-talk and things like that. Because you don't, I feel like for some of you, there's a certain move that you want to make, but because you are fearful, you're holding yourself back, okay? Others of you, it's like, don't be afraid to cut somebody off. Don't be afraid, you know, to get, you know, to leave somebody out of your life. I did get the Knight of Cups clarifying the emperor. And so I feel like, it came out in the reverse though, and so in the reverse is like, be careful in this time, not to get caught up in material things. Like, know your why, know why you're building, know why you're doing what you're doing. When you think about, if you had all of the money in the world, if you had all the things, all of the things, all of the material things, would you still want to do what you want to do right now? That'll help you understand where you are vibrationally, like where your heart is with that. Do you want it for all of the wrong reasons? And I'm not saying that wanting nice things and material things and money is a bad thing. Understand also, sidebar, money is an energy. We attract it. You have to be on the vibration of it. But wanting those things, there's nothing wrong with it. But do you want those things out of vanity? Right? Because you want to show the world, because I'm better than you, because I have more than you. Why do you want those things? Make sure that what you're chasing is really true to you, and that and also, we have an obligation to each other, to the collective. How are you contributing to the collective? How are you contributing to society? Are you giving some of that back? Because God gives us the blessings and the prosperity, yes, to help us up and for us, but part of that gift is almost like an unwritten rule that says, right, yes, I give to you, but so that you can share with others. Okay. And that includes knowledge, that includes just information. It could be money, it could be a lot of things, but those gifts, right? Yeah, the bottom of the deck, there's an opportunity that is coming in. Okay, this is creativity. This is also like that zhuzh, like you could be feeling that, right? But there's an opportunity that's coming in that's really gonna light you up. One more to close out. One more to close out, please, for the collective. It's already so long. It's already 30 minutes. It's gonna take me forever to upload. Yep, can't make it up. I'll take it. The Ace of Pentacles. Long time coming. This is an offer. This is an opportunity. This is money, blossoming abundance. This is coming in. The universe, it seems like it's going to come out of nowhere, but you know that you have worked. To the world, it might appear like, how did they get that opportunity? You might experience some people who are jealous, okay, when you receive this opportunity. For some of you, this is an actual engagement, right? If you're in a relationship, that relationship moving to a higher level of commitment. Some of you getting engaged. Some of you just solidifying, okay, we are exclusive. Others, it could be moving in with the person. But I feel like for those of you who are coming into union with someone, this person is financially well. Like, they are well, they're stable, they got their ish together, they are an entrepreneur, or somebody who might be just in celebrity kind of status, right? Just gets a lot of attention, because the emperor gets a lot of attention. Okay. And the emperor, again, has built the empire, right? So if this person lets you in, it's because you have really gotten to them. And like, it's the world knows that, right? The collective, the people who are going to find out about this is going to know, like, oh, sweat, like this is for real, for real. So I feel like you'll experience some sort of jealousy behind that as well. Again, protect your energy. For some of you, this is just your career. This is a promotion that you have desired, have been working for, and finally reaches you. Okay, while others of you, these are just personal projects, whatever it is that you're working on. If you are an entrepreneur and you've been trying to get your business up the ground and up and running, Spirit is saying, stay locked in. You're on the right track, you're being protected, and you're being supported. All right, so don't force yourself to connect with anybody that you don't feel like connecting with. Don't force yourself to do things that you don't feel like doing, regardless of what everybody else is doing. If you feel comfortable, like me, like you locked in your own home, you ain't bothering nobody, don't worry about what anybody else think about you, got to say about you. That is not your problem. Let them judge you, let them ridicule you, let them criticize you, let them. Okay, stay focused, because what's coming in is like, this has been a long time coming. You've been waiting for this collective for a long time, and nobody knows your struggles. No one has walked in your shoes, so they shouldn't choose how they can't. Don't let them make you feel like they get a say on how you choose to protect your energy and how you choose to heal. Okay, because you're gonna have people who swear they know and they don't know, because nobody was with you shooting in the gym. Nobody was with you when you were crying by yourself those lonely nights. No one was with you in your darkest hours. Okay, and so, and I'm not going to say no one, but these specific people, you know who I'm referring to. For those of you who know and who this resonates with, I say that and I see 33333 on the clock, 3333, whatever. That number might be significant to you, 3333. Oh wow, that just reminded me of something. But yeah, so there's something that's coming in that you've been waiting for a long time. That is, it's manifesting. It's in the ethers already. It's almost here. So stay faithful, stay hopeful, stay locked in. I want to stop. But I can't, because this reading is so good. We did see the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. And I'm just getting that everything that you have wanted is coming to fruition for you. Like everything. But it's because you've been remaining in alignment. It's because you have been locked in with yourself, putting in the work. It's because you have been releasing fears. It's because you've been disconnecting from the people, places, and things that have held you back all of this time. It's because your focus is your, what is it? Tunnel vision. You've got tunnel vision and your heart is in the right place. You are manifesting from your heart. It is in alignment with the heart space. When you manifest from here, baby, it is the most beautiful, the best feeling ever. So again, for those of you who are calling in love, love is coming in. Love, yeah, look, 3 of Wands. For those of you who have been waiting for love, it is coming in. You've been waiting and it's coming, baby. The five of Swords in the reverse says no more hardship, no more hard time. These illusions, this backstabbing is over. You're about to be in the 9 of Pentacles. You're about to be you're already abundant, but you're about to be in this 3D, you know, like that material. If you've been wanting, like if your money has been funny, if you've been stressed out over money, if you've been stressed out over finances, if you've been stressed out because you've been, you know, you want to move, or you want, you know, you need a new car, or you want to, you know, a new home, whatever it is, money is about to not be an issue for you. Okay, so stay focused, stay locked in. This weekend, what this is telling me, to sum up this reading, is that you may be tested. Protect your energy. When you feel like people are trying to pull at you and you're just like, I don't want to, I don't feel it, and you don't honor that. Stay away, keep your distance. You don't have to be on the phone with everybody, FaceTiming people and collecting all of that energy, other people's energy. Don't engage in gossip. Don't engage in criticizing others. All of that is low vibration. We don't do that here. Okay, so this weekend, stay focused, stay in your light, meditate, so that you can remain peaceful and in alignment. And if you can get out into the park, go do that and ground yourself. You guys, this has been an amazing reading. I love you all so much. Thank you for sticking with me all this time. If this reading resonated with you, please leave me a comment down below. Tell me how it resonated. If you enjoyed it, give me a like, and hopefully you will consider subscribing to the channel, and actually subscribe. Okay, it's free. If you're interested in a personal reading or my social media, all of that information is going to be in the description box below. I love you all so much. Have an amazing, beautiful, peaceful, light, loving weekend. Peace, love, and light.